What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick review of the Streamlight TLR-1. In this review, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about this weapon light, including the one thing that I think that you should know before buying. So guys, I got this because I have a SIG P320. I have it for home protection, and obviously I go shooting with it a little bit here and there. And I just wanted something that if at night I needed to use it, I would be able to give a steady stream of light, but also a strobe as well to really disorient targets if needed. So I've been really happy with this. I think, Streamlight in general, I really like them. I've basically been using these for years. And this one mounts really, really easily onto the handgun. Basically, you mount it under, it's an under mount. This goes onto the rails right here. And then you can kind of control, like I said, you could kind of control the light while holding your weapon really, really easily with this particular light. Now, in terms of the brightness of this, it is 1,000 lumens, and I'll actually take it outside in a second here and show you what it looks like outside. But it is 1,000 lumens, and it has a runtime of about 1.5 hours in total. It mounts directly to all Glock-style and Picatinny different rails that are out there. And the fitment in general, I didn't have a problem with it with a P320. Obviously, you'd want to check your firearm with that, but I haven't had an issue at all in terms of mounting it already. Now, one of the things that makes it so easy, like I said, this will mount onto the rail up top here, right? It goes onto the weapon that way. And one of the things that I like is essentially you just unscrew this right here, right? And it gives a little bit of flexibility right here at the top. So these can basically move back and forth a little bit. I can unscrew it more, but they move back and forth a little bit, which allows you to very, very securely attach it to your weapon, which is a nice thing. That's just a really, really tight fit and fits really, really easily as well. So guys, as much as I like this, there is one thing that you should know before you buy it, and it's kind of annoying. So basically, getting the batteries in here, it seems like it would be a simple task. Basically, you unhook this latch here. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you with two hands here how it works. So basically, you unhook this right here, right? And then it unhooks. And now it looks like, oh, you should just pull right here to get it up. That's incorrect. You don't pull from there. You actually, on this bottom part, push up, and it pops out. I don't want to tell you how long it took me to figure that out. It's frankly a little bit embarrassing. But when you're done, obviously, just put it right back in. You want to go bottom first. Make sure there's a little clamp there hooked. And then we go to here and pull this in again. So yeah, that's the one little thing to know. It's a little silly, but it actually took me a little while to figure that out. Now I'm about to go show you this outside, but before I do, I just want to talk through one last thing that I think that you should know before buying, and that is that it includes keys for Glock-style, Picatinny, Beretta, SNW 99, SNW TSW, and SIG P320, which is exactly my weapon, right? But the biggest thing with this, guys, before you actually purchase it, just verify the fitment, right? Make sure that it's actually going to fit, because you don't want to buy this thing and then figure out it doesn't fit your weapon and then have to go through return. This is a good way to avoid that. So just make sure you do a little bit of research to make sure it'll fit your weapon. But that said, let's go ahead and go outside so I can show you how bright this thing is. So I know I said I was going to go outside, and I will in a second, but this is just to show you in our house. Obviously, it's very dark here. This is with the light on. So you can see how bright this actually is. And then this is the strobe, which, as you can tell, is very disorienting. All right, guys, so I showed you inside. This is the outside here, and this is with the light on. You can see how dark and how bright it makes it, right? And again, the strobe feature, if we needed to use it, very, very distracting and, frankly, debilitating. All right, guys, so you've seen it in action. I really like it. And yeah, if you're wondering, definitely recommend. Hope that you enjoy it as much as I do.